Hi, I'm Hedgehog Gamer 555, and I'm a pretty big fan of the Super Sentai series, the long-running Japanese series of TV shows, which was later adapted into the Power Rangers. But anyway, so I have quite a few toys from it too, so I'm going to be playing with them, and also be playing some Sentai video games that I have. I'm doing this to celebrate both me getting 350 subscribers and also to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Super Sentai. In fact, the 50th Super Sentai series #1 Sentai Go Juger is premiering next week as I'm recording this. So, then let's go in from oldest to newest. So, anyway, this is the Ninja Ichibanto. Ichibanto means #1 ninja sword in Japanese, so yeah. Anyway, so yes, it has 3 buttons, then they make different. So anyway, it also has a trigger, but the different buttons are for different modes. And you're probably wondering what this big opening in the middle is for. Well, it turns out there's different ninja stars called shinobi shurikens you can attach to it. So if I just twist the blade of this, I'll be putting subtitles for all the Japanese at the bottom of the screen. So anyway, this sword is from the Sentai series Shuriken Sentai Ninja, which was adapted into Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Unlike the Ninja Steel version of the sword, where the ninja stars are just foam chips, on this, as you can see, they're their own toys and stuff. They even take batteries. So yeah, anyway, it has a button on the back, which is so it can be pressed. So you can, when you pull the trigger, then it'll make sounds. But anyway, let's press this button. And then let's spin the ninja star. So yes, that is how you transform with this. This is the transformation item. All the toys that I have are the transformation items. Well, except for one of them. So anyway, let's just take this off. I also have this one that lets the ninjas use techniques. So there's fire, water, grass, or plant. Yeah, this one's plants. This is gold and this is stone. So you can attach it to the sword. If you spin this one, then it will make a sound and do that. So anyway, now let's move to the next one. The next item is the Seiza Blaster, which despite being called the Seiza Blaster is actually worn on the wrist. It is actually a blaster though. So yeah. So yes, this is what it looks like when you're actually holding it. So anyway, it uses thingies called Q-Tama, which translate to 9-ball. But that sounds kind of strange, just keep calling them 9-balls. I'm just going to refer to them as Q-Tamas. So anyway, each Q-Tama has a little picture inside of it. But then, I'll give you a few seconds to try to guess what it is before I review the picture. You can pause if you like. Okay, the correct answer is a lion. So anyway, to use Q-Tamas, you insert them into the Seiza Blaster. Then you tilt it left. I think actually that's right. And then you're supposed to flip down this and fire. So anyway, tilt it this way to perform an attack or a special attack. So yeah, tilt it twice to your finisher. Tilt it up to summon your Voyager, which is like a spaceship shaped like your Qtama. And then tilt down to dock into the giant mech. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but a giant mech is actually a trademark feature of the Super Sentai series. It was actually first done in a Spider-Man series by the same creators as Super Sentai. But then they decided the success of that series to encourage them to make more Sentai series with robots in it. So anyway, here's another one. Can you guess what it is? The correct answer is a giraffe. This is an ability Qtama, so you have to tilt it left instead of right. Apparently this one lets the user stretch their neck. So anyway, let's do one more. So, can you guess what this one is supposed to be? The correct answer is a crab. So yeah, sometimes they don't click. Sometimes they don't click in very good. So you have to push them down better. I don't remember what this one does. So yeah, anyway, that's the Seiza Blaster. The next one is the Versus Changer. So anyway, this is from a season with a team that has both a team of thieves and a team of police officers. And then they've used these things called Versus vehicles to transform. Look, this jet has a hat. Actually, it's a safe dial. So yeah, anyway, you slide this, so yeah, you slide them on. So you're supposed to tilt it to the side like this. And then you slide on your Versus vehicle like this. In the show, the thieves turn the dial a few times, but I don't think you're not supposed to do that in this version. Then you tilt up and so yeah, now you're transformed. You can also tilt it to the side and then like that. This is your finisher attack. So anyway, to remove your Versus vehicle, you hold the button on the side. So, and this is the one for the red police officer. So, it also has a gun trigger, which extends the car out. So yeah, anyway, you change the Versus Changer to the side and then slide on the car just like you do with the jet. If I can get it on. Supposed to wait until it says pot to rise. Then you tilt it to the side. And then you pull the gun, then you pull the car's trigger to shoot the... See, anyway... But anyway, an interesting feature is that each of these versus vehicles, so when you pull the trigger and then you can look inside and then there's a robot's head. So yeah, these actually become the robot's head. To reveal this one's head, you just gotta turn the dial until it pops open. And you can see it in there. So yes, that's that one. The next one is the Ryu Soul Changer. So anyway, so this uses special figures called Ryu Souls, which, as you can see, sort of match the design of the changer itself. You're supposed to insert the Ryu Souls into the changer, but if you just did it like this, you'd think, it doesn't fit. Well, that's because you gotta flip down this lever, and then it unfolds into a figure. So then you're just supposed to slide it in. And then spin this thing around until it becomes a helmet. So anyway, you can press this button to summon your robot buddy. So yeah, anyway, that's that thing. But I also have the Ryu Soul Ken, which is a sword that can use Ryu Souls. So anyway, gray Ryu Souls like... Oh yeah. So yeah. Gray Ryu Souls like these are ability Ryu Souls. Sort of like ability Q-Tamas. So yeah, so then you're supposed to close the mouth, and then open and jump twice. So anyway, that's that. I also have this sparkly Ryu Soul that apparently was given out for free with a Japanese magazine. For some reason it just says Super Sentai when you insert it into the Ryu Soul Changer, even though it just features the team that it's from. So yeah, anyway. Next is the Kirame Changer. So to transform, you press this button. You can also press this button to summon the gem vehicles that the Rangers use in this show. Pretty sure it wasn't on red, but oh well. So yeah, and you can press this to call. You can press this button to like. See, look, I'm getting a call. So yeah, now I'm getting another one. So anyway, I'm not sure what the point of this button is. You just like spin it and it just makes sparkly sounds. See, anyway, that's that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it earlier, but I actually have a mask at the Power Rangers adaptation of Ryu Soldier. So since I have the sword and the transformation device, I think I know what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. Next is the... So anyway, the Gear Tolinga is a special gun that can use Sentai gears. They each so this season was released during Super Sentai's 45th anniversary. So each of the gears represent a different Super Sentai team. The number on them is the number that series was. I also have this one, which is apparently a special one. That's for Kira Major, which was the series that this is based off of. So anyway, let's just start by using the gear number 45, which is the transformation gear for the main character. You're supposed to crank it, and then it says the team number, and then you fire. See, anyway, but then you can take it out, and then you can use the one. This is for one of my favorite seasons, Live Man, Choju Sentai Live Man. So anyway, one more. This is for Ginga Man, the season that was adapted into Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. I actually have a figure of the Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger that I got for Christmas last year. Yeah, something kind of interesting is that if you turn the gears backwards, they'll lead us something different. Oh yeah, now it's registering as Zenkai Gawan, who is one of the members of the team that this is based off of. We'll spin one more backwards. We'll just do the Kira Major. So anyway, it registers as O-Ranger, but it plays car sounds. So yeah, that's another thing that these do. They, each one plays a different sound depending on what type of team they are. So Live Man plays animal sounds, so does Ginga Man, because they're both animal themed seasons. But then this one, Die Ranger, I'll let you see what kind of sound it makes. It makes... Yep, it makes punching sounds. It's one of my favorite sounds because I don't know. I'm not sure why, I just like it. So anyway, that's all my transformation devices. Now I just wanted to show you one more thing. So these are Ranger keys. They're supposed to be used they're for the series for the Sentai series Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger. So anyway, so yeah, they use these keys to transform into different rangers. The thingy I was doing for some reason is that I assume the previous owner put like a sticker on the bottom, on like the bottom of these keys. And I translated it and it was like Yuju Aoki or something. So yeah, I'm not sure why I was just randomly doing that while explaining it. So anyway, this one's from Go Ranger, the very first series. This one's from Magi Ranger. This one is from Gao Ranger. And this one is from Go Sager. This one is also from Go Sager, but there just happened to be two in the ones that I bought. And so yeah, these, I don't have the transformation device that these are for, but they came with a lot of reusals, so I thought, why not? Anyway, now on to the video game. So, the first game that we're going to play is Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger Assemble 35 Squadrons for the DS. So, anyway, let's just insert the code. Anyway, this is what the cartridge looks like. It's mostly just the same as the cover. This game was actually developed by Natsume, who made like Harvest Moon and stuff. Though I think this is by a different team than that. So anyway, this game has like fully voiced and has like cutscenes and stuff. So anyway, the gimmick of this game is that you can become every Red Ranger up to the point when this game was released. It's also entirely controlled with the touchscreen. So yeah, you probably don't want me to sit here and tell you the names of everyone, but this is the very first Red Ranger, which was Aka Ranger. This is Spade Ace. See, anyway, this is Red 1. He's from Chodenshi Bioman, which was actually going to be adapted into into an American series before they actually chose the one they were going to. In case you're wondering, the guy I'm being is a 5 Red from Chikyu Sentai 5 Man, which wasn't a particularly popular Sentai season. Oh, I don't even have it, but yeah, this is Tyranno Ranger from Kyoryu Sentai Ju Ranger, which is the season that they adapted into the first Power Rangers season. This is Ryu Ranger, which is from the season after Ju Ranger. They didn't adapt the suits, but they adapted the Zords and monsters into season 2. We'll see anyway. So yeah, now let's just pick a random one. Sure, we'll be Time Red. So first you have to insert it into the Mobirit, which is this thing, and then turn it. So anyway, the ones that have key icons above them unlock Ranger keys. So yeah, that's the Go-Kaiju mech. So that's just explaining how to play the game. I think this is like easy or hard difficulty, I don't know. Anyway, this fighting in this game is pretty easy. You mostly just like tap his bullets to like knock them back. And then at this part you just tap really fast to attack him. So if you couldn't tell, this game is pretty easy because it was mostly just made for kids. Oh, I defeated him. Now it's time for the finisher. So I got... Alright, I got 3 stars. 'Cause you get ranked on 3 out of 3 stars on every level. Oh, I got Go On Red. He's from Engine Sentai Go Onger, which was adapted in the Power Rangers RPM. And also, if you complete the map, you can go on to the next area. But since you can't complete the map by the time you complete all the mini games, then you mostly just have to replay some of the games. There are also some fighting levels, but I think I'll pick another random Ranger key. Sure, we'll do Red Falcon from Live Man. Yeah, anyway. Oh, and you can also choose to play as Go-Kai Silver, who is part of the Go-Kaijers. The Go-Kaijers are actually the team that this show is based on. And they use the Ranger keys to transform into previous Rangers. They can actually transform into different colored Rangers in the show and stuff, but I mean, you could probably tell that because I actually had some different colored ones. But this game only features red Rangers. So this is also pretty simplistic. You just tap the guys you want to attack. There are also guys in the foreground. And then when the SP button appears, you can tap it to use your special move. Well, anyway, so that's pretty much this game. So anyway, the next game we're going to play is Tokume Sentai Go Busters, which is also for the DS. This one came out a year after the previous game. Anyway, here's what the cartridge is. It isn't just like the cover art. So yeah, the icon is Red Buster's, his Red Buster's helmet. This game was actually developed by a different company called Cattle Call. The only game I know that they developed is this game called Stitch Jam. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it, but yeah. This game actually has cutscenes. So anyway, Tokume Sentai Go Busters was adapted into Power Rangers Beast Morphers. So that's interesting because it's the only Power Rangers show to adapt the Sentai show that isn't the most recent one. So yeah, unlike the last game, this game is a side-scrolling platformer. You can also change to the other busters. So anyway, see what the yellow, see what. So anyway, this is what Yellow Buster is like. She mostly just kicks. So that's probably one of the monsters. Oh, I guess I completed the level. That was surprisingly short. But that's good because I have another game that I wanted to play. So yeah, you're ranked out of 3 stars in different categories in this game too. So, the other game that I wanted to play is Juden Sentai Kyoryuger Game de Gaburincho, which is actually for the 3DS. Something kind of interesting about this game, here's the cartridge. So something kind of interesting about this game is that it actually got reskinned as Power Rangers Mega Force for the 3DS. So they're all published by Bandai Namco Games and Bandai. Well, I mean, Bandai does sponsor the Super Sentai shows, so I guess it's not that surprising. They also make the toys. So yeah, that's just the intro. So yeah, there's like an option to like attach, to like put your face on like the, to like put your face in like the game when the character transforms. But since I'm not ready to reveal my face yet, let's just use number 3 RoboCop. Oops. Let's retake that. Oh, it's using the front-facing camera, that's why. Good enough. You might think this is pointless, but it actually shows up before you start every level, so... I believe that song is also used in Power Rangers Mega Force. I was watching a video about the Mega Force 3DS game, and it does look really similar. It uses the same map. And also something kind of funny is that the website NintendoLife.com gave Power Rangers Mega Force for the 3DS a 1 out of 10. So it must not be a very good game. Well, the previous owner of this already played through most of these levels, so I'm just like mostly replaying them, so yeah. But you can also hold down the B button to skip. Apparently it completely ignored me taking a picture of number 3 RoboCop. So anyway, I did not expect that. So that's one of the villains. I've never seen that much of Kyoryuger, but yeah, it's not like you could forget somebody that looks like that. Well, this is certainly a lively conversation. Also, your teammates just randomly say stuff. It's the same thing in Power. Yeah, of course it's the same thing. I'm gonna stop saying that because it was of course a reskin of this game. But I think the goal right now is to collect 5 of these dinosaur heads. But this floor is also poisonous, so... So anyway, these battery things are called Judenshi. They're what the Kyoryugers use to transform. Oh yeah, and before I forget, this season was adapted as Power Rangers Dino Charge. Although it's kind of strange they didn't change this into a Dino Charge 3DS game, but a Mega Force one. But yeah. So yeah, I got a Judenshi. You can use them by clicking on this button. So yeah, anyway, that's what it looks like when you use one. That just emits some fire in front of you, if you couldn't tell. Oh yeah, this thingy down here tells you how many goons you've defeated. So some of these missions change you into a different ranger. This like Kyoryu Black just predominantly uses a gun. Also randomly another ranger will help you fight. I think you can like tap that button to do like a special attack. Oh, there's the last guy. So anyway, oh, I guess that guy appeared. No, not that I have a problem with being Kyoryu Red, but also Kyoryu means dinosaur in Japanese, in case you were wondering. Oh, I still have to fight these guys. Well, anyway, I believe that is it for this video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed me looking at all these Super Sentai things. But for now, Hedgehog Gamer 555 out.